Hi everyone, we made it to March 10th, 2017, Friday. Gorgeous sunny sky, nib freezing weather. It's about 30 degrees. And what did I do today? I went for a job interview. And I don't like interviews. I'm not good at interviews. They always ask these questions, and I always feel like I've answered them not the way they want. I always am honest. I'm very honest. It's not a job I wanted, though. So, I mean, I'll be hurt if they don't offer it to me, because I'd like to turn it down. Just to know that I was likable and whatever enough to have this job. But it wouldn't make financial sense to take this job. I would lose paying into the teacher retirement system. I wouldn't be able to build up the credits. And I wouldn't even make nearly as much money as being a substitute. If I could just sub twice a week, twice a week, I could make just about as much as working 5 days a week at this other job in the school. And my kids were very, very adamant. Mom, don't take that job. So I'll find out next week if they even wanted me. I said I'll be sad, like I can't. I haven't had an interview in about 2.5 years. I didn't get that job. I don't get very many interviews. As I said, I haven't had one in 2.5 years. So it was kind of, wow, they must be really desperate if they interviewed me. Oh, dear me. But I want to talk about, yes, Otis likes to sit on my lap. Oh, and I dressed up. Men, what am I going to wear to an interview? My suit. Women, what am I going to wear to an interview? I have no idea. It's horrible. I don't own a suit anymore. I got rid of the suits that the skirt and blazer suits. Got rid of those years ago. And because I had them when I was pregnant, or, just after pregnancy. So I was a little bit larger. And so I donated those a long time. But I never replaced them because I don't have opportunities. If I were working in an office or whatever, I would probably invest in a new suit. But so I put on dress pants and a sweater and a blouse underneath, and I thought it looked horrible. And then I went with this current nice blouse I'm wearing right now. This is my rental type blouse. And the pants, it's like, no, that doesn't look good unless you tuck it in. But if you tuck it in, you look stupid. So then I put on a pencil skirt. And I said, that's nice, but it seems to be, I have very long legs, and it was like an inch too short for my comfort level. I didn't want to look like I was, slutty. That it would have been, but I prefer my skirts to hit at the knee, or maybe just above the knee. This was about an inch above where I like to have it. So I found another pencil skirt in my closet that I actually bought a couple years ago. And I put it on. It's like, that's the length I like. So I had that and got all dolled up and went over there and did my interview. But what I need, you like to listen to me, don't you? Somebody said my voice was soothing. I take that as a compliment. I think it's a stupid voice. But anyway, what happens to me when I interview? Please comment below if you've ever had this. As you know, I suffer from anxiety. Sometimes I have panic attacks. When I go into a situation, an interview, something like that, where I don't know people and I have to put myself forward out there and show them that I'm a likable person, that I'm a highly intelligent person, that I'm a diligent worker, etc., etc., I lose my hearing. And I first experienced this when I was an undergrad. I was doing a job. I've had some very interesting jobs. I worked for the student campus police for 1 year. And I didn't want to be on the beat anymore, so they were going to move me to the radio. And it stressed me out and freaked me out and put so much pressure on me. I couldn't hear. I lost my hearing. And I remember trying to be on this radio saying, what? 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 And then the panic level was rising because I couldn't hear. Oh, I left that job. And I noticed when I go on interviews, or as I said, other situations where I have to be on top of my game, I start to lose my hearing. It happened the other day when I went for the observation. It happened today. I walked in, everything was fine. As soon as everybody sat down, because you sit on one side of the table and everybody else sits on the other side. Spanish Inquisition. My hearing started to go. It started in the right ear, and it was, and you're just smiling and trying to read their lips, and I can hear, but I can't hear. And as I said, I completely lost the hearing on my right side. And I know there was something called hysterical deafness, but that's like an over 100-year-old term. I think they might call it conversion hearing loss. I'm not sure if it's that or not. But it's very, very upsetting. I know it has to do with anxiety, being panicked, and just systems just shut. And I hate it. I don't want this to happen. And when I first started preaching, if you want to call it that, speaking in the church, I'd have the same thing happen. I'd be so nervous that I couldn't hear anything. Then a year or so, after I got more and more into it, I didn't give up. Then it became great. Oh, everybody loved me. And I had no problem hearing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Let me know. Have you experienced that weird, quick, temporary hearing loss when you're in a situation where you're really stressed or panicked, full of anxiety? I'd love to know that I am not alone. And I'm not crazy. It's just, yeah. So that's it. We'll see what happens. So let's get a call from this guy on Monday. Strangely enough, I think I mentioned it was one of the same guys who interviewed me several years ago for another job when I was a crossing guard. Yeah, as I said, I've had the best job. For an educated woman, boy, I really get the best jobs. But I enjoyed that. It paid well for what it was. I would have stayed, but I really wanted more hours. And I got the opportunity to be a substitute. So, and it's very funny that this was one of the guys who interviewed me many years ago at the police station, is now head of security. He's retired. That must be nice to retire at a fairly young age and then move on into another job that will give you a pension. 2 pensions. But he's a nice guy. And so it was really weird. And he said, I remember when I entered. I was like, oh, I'm just moving up in the world, aren't I? But I have another application out there for something that's a lot better. Pays well. A lot more, I don't want to say prestige, but respectable, if I can say that. Do I have a chance? I have as much chance as anyone else, I suppose, but I don't know what they're looking for. As I said, they asked about, right off the bat, my age, even though age I don't think has anything to do with this particular job. And I put in the comments, they also had asked how tall I was and how much I weighed. Like, I'm not a big fat blob or anything. Why do you need to know? Do the chairs only support up to a certain amount of weight? I don't think I'm going to break them. I'm not fat. So yes, it was very odd, very odd. How old are you? How tall are you? How much do you weigh? Since that, to me, that's total discrimination. What if somebody applied for this job and they were 35 years old, but they were 5'4" and weighed 230 pounds? Would that be held against them? I have to wonder. Anyway, I'm rambling. I gotta change out of my snazzy duds here. Otis is enjoying my skirt. I took off, I was wearing pantyhose because it's cold out. And I took them off before the dogs saw me because I did not want them to snag the hose. I was surprised I actually had a pair that was new and in my drawer and had no snaggies, and it was really great. So yeah, let me know. Interviews. What do you think of them? Do you go temporarily deaf? Do you freak out? Or is it like easy peasy lemon squeezy? I really want to know. So far my kids have had much better luck getting little summertime jobs than I ever did. I didn't work in the summer during high school. Couldn't get a job. Man, I just... for a smart person, boy. Hello. Alright, enough is enough. I will hopefully talk to you later. Going to the opera tomorrow. I will report in on the behavior of the audience. I almost said congregation, but I said audience. And hopefully they're all good. Hopefully the traffic going down is all right. Parking in a different parking garage. Did not like that other parking garage. They sucked. I don't know if I talked about that, but we'll talk about that another day. And yeah, what do you say, Otis? Please subscribe, like, and put comments in and say hi, Otis. Oh, okay. We'll say hi, Otis. He's been a good boy. Milo's down there. He's snoozing. So we'll all talk to you later. Have a fantastic day, and see ya, if I can find a button.